right, now let's work on lesson 2.3. We're going to be learning about rotations. Make sure that you have a protractor. If you don't, you might need to work on this at school. So just skip it if you don't have a protractor, but I should have given you one. So here we go. We're not going to do the steps first. I'm just going to show you how to do it, and then I want you to rewrite the steps that we followed. So make sure that you're paying attention to what we did so that you can outline the steps that we take. So we're going to do a counterclockwise rotation of 40 degrees around point P. We're going to rotate this triangle around point P 40 degrees. The first thing that you're going to want to do is take your protractor and draw a straight line from your point P to the nearest vertice on the shape that you're trying to rotate, so on this triangle. So we're going to draw a line from point P to point K. Alright, so there's my line in blue from our point P to point K. And now I want you to place your tracing paper on top of this whole image right here. And I want you to trace the triangle, the line, and your point P. And also label them. So put your tracing paper on top and label everything in this picture. The point, your triangle, and your KLJ. Alright, now that you've done that, lift your tracing paper off of the paper, and you're going to write this directly on the paper where this image is, so on your packet. You're going to take your protractor and measure 40 degrees, because what we're going to try to do is rotate this line right here so that we can make an angle that's 40 degrees. So you're going to take your protractor, put it right in the middle there, and then mark the point that is at 40 degrees, which is about here. Alright, now you're going to use the straight edge of your protractor to make a straight line from our point P to our new point that is 40 degrees. There we go, so it should look just like that. So this angle right here is 40 degrees. That angle is 40 degrees. Okay, now we're going to lift our protractor up, and we're going to put our tracing paper back down that has our shape and our original line from point P to K written on it. And we're going to rotate our tracing paper so that it moves our shape so that this line, our point from P to K, will match up with our new line that's our point from P to the point that is 40 degrees. Alright, so whenever you're rotating, you want to make sure that you keep your point P in the same spot. So, because I see a lot of times whenever you're trying to rotate the tracing paper, that the point P kind of doesn't line up. So make sure that the point P stays with point P whenever you're rotating, and it should rotate in a circle, kind of like a clock. So here I've started to rotate my tracing paper, and I'm about halfway to the line. Right, this is you should still be able to see your original line. You can't see it on mine. But so we're starting to rotate it so that these two lines match up, and our point P's are still together. And finally, our lines match up, and we've rotated that triangle 40 degrees. Now, it's rotated on your tracing paper, right? So what you need to do is underneath your tracing paper, you need to write the points where our vertices are so that you can redraw that triangle. All right, so you just have to take our triangle from our tracing paper and put it onto your original paper. All right. So our next one, we're going to take the same steps. The first thing we're going to do is draw a point from draw a line from our point Q to the first vertice on our shape. So from Q to S, draw a straight line, and you're going to use the straight edge of your protractor. So that's what it should look like so far. All right, and now it's a clockwise rotation of 125 degrees. Now clockwise is this direction, right? So we're going to move it like that. We're going to move it up and over, up and to the right, 40 degrees. But first we have to, 125 degrees. But first we have to figure out where 125 degrees is, so we got to use our protractor. All right, so we're putting our protractor on our point Q, and we're going to measure 125 degrees. So 125 degrees from here, this is going to be our 0. There's 90 and 100, 110, 120, 125 right there. Oops. Alright, so now we're going to take the straight edge of our protractor and draw a straight line from our point Q to our new point. Just like that. Alright. Now we have an angle that is 125 degrees. It's going to tell us how to rotate our triangle. So this angle right here is 125 degrees. And now on our tracing paper, we're going to make sure that we have our triangle and then this straight line drawn, and all of our points, our point Q, our S, our U, and our T on our tracing paper, and then we're going to rotate it. So make sure that you have it on your tracing paper. If you don't, pause it real quick and make sure you write that on your tracing paper. And now that we have our shape on our tracing paper, we're going to start rotating it. And remember, we need to keep point Q on top of itself. All right, so we're rotating it like a clock hand in a circle. And we're rotating, and remember, we're rotating it until these two lines match up. And there we have it. It should make it so that these two lines match up. So we've rotated our triangle 125 degrees. Now you need to redraw this triangle underneath your tracing paper onto your actual piece of paper, actual packet.